Get enough lift, it should stay snow to give us a couple inches.
That's Dr. Craig Clark, a professor of meteorology at Valparaiso University since 2001. He specializes in climatology and lake effect studies. Fellow meteorologist Jack Van Meter and I took a trip to the university to discuss all things climate. Dr. Clark spoke about how normal climate variability differs from an overall warming trend.
The climate variability has a lot of noise, so year-to-year variations, but we see a systematic increase in temperature over the decades at large scales, and we see it here. Some winters are cold and some are mild, but our sort of normal wintertime temperature is about 3 to 4 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than it was 3 or 4 decades back. And as that gradually increases, then our likelihood of having a mild winter goes up, even though we certainly do get some cold years too.
Diving deeper into the science, Dr. Clark discusses why we're seeing this warming trend.
Primary factor leading to the long-term increase in temperatures here is just the greenhouse gas forcing with large-scale global warming. So that again has made our winters about 3 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than they were in the 70s and 80s on average, but it varies a lot by the day. Then kind of for shorter-term winter-to-winter differences, El Niños here are very warm. So that was a big part of why last winter was so warm.
We also spoke with a prominent voice in the agriculture industry, Clinton Griffiths, the editor of Farm Journal and the anchor of Ag Day TV.
In the Midwest, we've seen upwards of 10 days more time in field over the last 10 years or so. Those bigger windows are allowing farmers to get in the field, to get the crop planted earlier, which in some cases can help improve their yields, or they're not worried about losing it on the back end and having a frost come in and cut them short before the crop reaches maturity.
Clinton then speaks on how farmers have to adapt to this changing climate.
The main thing that I think folks need to remember from a farming perspective is, regardless of what happens with the weather, we still have to grow a crop because people still need to eat. And so for us, it's really about focusing on no matter what happens, if the future is drier, if the future is wetter, if we have more frequent storms or less, we still have to maintain production, not only to feed our country, but to feed the world.